And good evening. Welcome to Wolves freshman football. We're here at Skyline Stadium as the Wolves prepare to take on the Spartans from Skyline. And the Wolves will be kicking off to the Spartans to open up this game. And I apologize in advance. I do not have an away roster, so I'm not going to be able to call names accurately tonight. Kickoff goes short and is recovered by the Wolves. I don't know that that was intended to be an onside kick, but it worked. The Wolves have the ball first and 10 at the Skyline 48-yard line. Hand off to number 32. He's got a lane. Picks up about 8 yards, 7, 8 yards. It'll be second down. Looks like they're spotting it much shorter than where it ended. It's going to be second down and 6 yards. Ball's now spotted at the 43-yard line. Another hand side inside. He's got room. He's got the first down. Room to go. Makes it to about the 28-yard line. Apologies, that replay is not from the correct game. We'll have to see what we can do about fixing our replay later on this afternoon. Sorry about that. First and 10. There's a snap. Back for a pass. He throws. He's got a man open. Not able to hold on to the ball. The pass was intended for number 17. Second and 10 for the Wolves. Perched now at the 27-yard line. And there's the pitch. Sweep to the outside. Can he get to the out? He does not make it to the out, but that does look like a horse collar tackle, and it does draw a flag. You're not allowed to grab the player by the back of the neck and pull him down. That is generally considered a personal foul. Should be good for at least 10 yards. Let's see what our men in stripes have to say for us tonight. Appears to be some uncertainty. Personal foul, horse collar tackle against Skyline. And it looks like that'll be half the distance to the goal. Or 15 yards, we'll take that. That puts us inside the 10-yard line. First and 10, right at the 10, so maybe there's an opportunity for a first down. There's a handoff. Run to the outside. He's got some room. He's got a lane, and it is a touchdown. Eastlake into the end zone with a little under 2 minutes queued up in this first quarter. And the Wolves line up. It looks like they'll go for two. There's a snap and the handoff. He finds some room. He's got some blockers. Does he make it in? It looks like it's short. No good. So the score will be Eastlake 6 and Skyline 0. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Evergreen Ford, for sponsoring Eastlake Wolves football. E2 Sports and Physical Therapy, also a kind sponsor. We appreciate their support of our football. Eastlake prepares now for the second kickoff of the game. Let's see how far this one goes. And throw back for the kick. And that one's in the air. Bounces before the 20. And it should be down where he picked it up on his knees at the 16-yard line. It turns out in high school ball, you are not permitted to stand back up after you've got the ball with the knee down and run the ball. And the Wolves defense takes the field now for the first time this evening. Little uncertainty on the part of the Spartans there. There's the snap. Run up the middle. He's got some room. A good block. And he gets a first down out to about the 32-yard line. And we've got first and 10 for the Spartans. They pass the ball to number 3. Screen, no blocking, but he does make about 6 yards on that play. Second down, 4 yards to go for the Spartans at the 37-yard line. Eastlake's 30 or their own 37-yard line. Back for another pass. It's downfield. He's got a man, and he cannot bring it in. Intended receiver number 3. Eastlake's number 12 in coverage. And it's a run advanced for, looks like it may be good for a first down. And it is good for a Skyline first down. Spartans now have it at their own 41-yard line. Inside handoff, met almost immediately, brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. Another give up the middle, met by the secondary, brought down after another gain of about 4 yards. That'll be third down, 3 yards to go for the Skyline. He's back to pass. He's got a man open, complete to number 3, out of bounds at the Eastlake 46-yard line. First down, Skyline. Back to pass. There's the throw. Overthrows his intended receiver, number 7. Thank you to our sponsor, Kinson and Kinson Homes. Eastlake certainly appreciates their sponsorship of Wolves football. Second and 10. Back to throw again. There's another pass. He's going deep. He's got a man open, and he hangs on to it, and he is in for a touchdown. And it looks like the receiver is getting a little bit of a warning for his celebration after the touchdown. We've now got a tied ball game. Let's see what the Spartans intend to do. And they line up to go for a 2. Throw to the outside, and he's in for a 2-point conversion. Skyline now up 8-6. Eastlake prepares now to receive the kickoff. Like we've got number 3 and number 12 back deep. There's the kick. It is not going back deep. And the ball is advanced to about the Skyline 49, 48-yard line. Looks like it'll be spotted right between the two. Renfro back in as quarterback. He's back to pass. Finds a man, number 17. He's got some running room, one man to beat, and driven out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. 20-yard gain on that pass. Good for an Eastlake first down. And it's a quarterback keeper. He's got some running room. Gain of about 5 yards. The ball comes out, and it is picked up by Skyline. Referees, however, signaling that the ball was down prior to the fumble. Conference in the center of the field to figure out what's going on there. Was he down prior to the ball coming loose? The referees indicating that the runner was down prior to the ball coming loose. Skyline not happy about that call. However, the Wolves fans are quite appreciative of that call. Second down, 6 yards to go. Back to pass. He's got some pressure, and he's got a man open. Number 17, driven out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. Nice screen pass there. Back to pass. Searching. He's going to keep the ball, run it. He's got about a 4-yard gain up to about the 8-yard line. Spotting him out of bounds closer to the 10. Second down and about 7 yards to go. We've got trips up to the left and pass to number 12. There's a flag thrown on that play. Where it came from may very well have been some illegal motion, possibly some holding. Call is against Eastlake. And there was an illegal block in the back. That will back Eastlake up about 10 yards. Oh, they're marking 15 on that one. Second down and a long 24. Looks like the scoreboard's got it at 21 yards to go. Eastlake back to the line. 3 receivers to the near side. Low snap. Back to throw. And he's going to run it. He's got a lot of running room. He makes up the yardage that was lost on that last penalty and quite a bit more. It'll be second down and about 5, maybe 4 yards to go. Third down and 4 yards to go. Great run by Renfro there. And the ball's out on the ground, picked up by Skyline. And once again, the Wolves are stopped by a loose ball going to the wrong hand. And after that turnover, let's see if perhaps the Wolves defense can make a stop this time. Back to pass, and the receiver was not ready for that to come his way. Second down. And there's a run. First down for the Spartans to about the 42-yard line. And timeout is called, not by the Spartans, but by Eastlake. All right, let's see if that timeout made a difference here. Maybe the Wolves can get in, put a little pressure on the quarterback, or at least stop the run. High snap, give up the middle, and he's through for about 5, 6 yards. Skyline back to the line. There's a snap. Quick throw out to number 3. He picks up enough yards for a first down. Gain of about 12 yards on that one. First down for Skyline. Another high snap and a little bit of holding. Pass gets thrown and picked up, brought in just before the runner steps out, or the receiver steps out of bounds. Brought in at the 13-yard line. We're going to have to get some pressure on that number 3 there. He's been pretty successful grabbing the ball downfield. Back to pass. Got a man open. Complete to about the 3-yard line. Single back for Skyline. High snap. And the quarterback walks into the end zone for another score for Skyline. And the ball's on the ground on the attempt. And that attempt will be no good. So the Spartans are stopped at 14 and the Wolves at 6. Eastlake prepares to receive the kickoff. Another low and short kick, and he's down at the 42-yard line.
Good job, good job.
Picked up by number 25 for Eastlake.
Eastlake, first and 10 from their own 42.
Wolves take over this series at the 42-yard line, their own 42. Been advancing the ball pretty well so far this game. We just need to keep a hold of it. Low snap and a lot of pressure. He gets it away. Grabbed by number 25, 32. And he's got a fantastic run across midfield to the 45-yard line. And an official's timeout for an injured player. Looks like one of the Spartans has some cramps in his right leg. Trainer is working those out. And apparently some penalty has been assessed on that last play. Referees have advanced the ball to the Skyline 45-yard line, where it is 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Apparently that was not a penalty. That was a play that was run without me noticing. And our Skyline player is up on his feet. And it looks like he is making his way off the field on his own power. Eastlake back to the line. Low snap. Steps back for a pass. Some pressure. And he winds his way, tosses the ball away just before he goes out of bounds. And there's a flag thrown on that. Looks like that's going to be called for intentional grounding. That'll be a loss of the down.
bring up Eastlake, second and 25 from the 42.
Eastlake is now perched second and 23, back at their own 42-yard line. That's the wrong direction to be moving the ball. And Renfro back to pass. He's got some pressure, dumps it off on a screen. The one man misses. He's got some good blocking, makes his way to midfield. Two men to beat, and it's good for a first down. Stopped at about the 26-yard line. Jake Aaron's on that run. Of course, those will count as passing yards. Eastlake first and 10 now at the 26-yard line. And a little early movement there by the Spartans. That's going to move the ball forward 5. First and 5 is a little easier than first and 10. There's the snap, back to pass, and he steps forward. Going to keep the ball, run forward for a gain of a couple of yards. That one was good for 2 yards. It'll be second and 3 from the 18-yard line. And we've got 14 seconds remaining in this first quarter. See if they get a play off before the clock expires. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter, Eastlake Wolves 6 with the ball, and the Skyline Spartans 14. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Orthodontics on the Plateau. Your smile is our special. We also appreciate the sponsorship of the Pine Lake Ale House. And the ball on the ground again. Dumps it off. A lot of room to make up there. And it looks like we'll be dropped for a loss. Spotted now back at the 22-yard line. Third and 7. Trips to the near side. And he's back to pass. Screen pass. Jake. Harris on the run. He's got some blocking, and he walks into the end zone. Eastlake with another touchdown. Now, if our boys can pull off a two-point conversion here, we can tie this game up. I suspect that's what they'll attempt. Odds in Vegas are about 6-1 on a two-point conversion attempt here. And it looks like that's what we're lined up to attempt. He's back to throw. Quick throw. And he punches it across for the goal. And I believe that was number 17, Ethan Shimke on the reception. And the quick jab across the goal line to move that one in for the score. Bringing us to a tied game, 14-14, with 9 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the first half. And the Wolves prepare to kick again. That one's actually got some air time. Picked up at the 21. Run back to the 35. And it'll be spotted at the 36-yard line. And a pass over to the left side. It was over the head of the intended receiver, number 3. That seems to be the favored target tonight, and with good reason. But that one was over his head.
Come on, defense!
Spartans back to the line at the 36-yard line. There's the give up the middle, and he's met immediately, brought down, gain of maybe 2 yards. Spotting it at the 37.
Come on, defense!
Third down, 9 yards to go. I suspect there may be an attempted pass to number 3 here. High snap, pressure, and there goes the throw to number 3. And he is brought down shy of the line to gain, spotted at the 42-yard line. Fourth down, 4 yards to go. There's the backdoor pass, pressure, attempt at the screen, and there's nobody there to pick him up, so he easily gets the first down across midfield into Eastlake territory.
First down.
Come on, defense.
That brings the Spartans to the 48-yard line. There's the snap. He looks for a receiver, some pressure on him. He's going to run. And he picks up about 8 yards. Maybe closer to 9. And that was just enough for a first down. Spotted at the 37-yard line. Another high snap, some pressure. He evades that, and he's got some room to run. And he makes a first down run up to the 22-yard line.
Corella calls his own number, gain of 12 at the Skyline, first down.
Wolf's defense having a difficult time figuring out what to make of this offense. So far, they haven't been able to come up with a stop. Another high snap and a give to the middle. He's met immediately. Brought down by number 25. And the Spartans back to the line. Back to pass. Headed for number 3 and knocked away. Defended by number 3. Thomas Crandall on the defense there. Gets his hand on the ball, knocks it away. Third down, 10 yards to go. And a stop called prior to the play. Timeout, Skyline.
Timeout, Skyline. And folks, we want to remind you there are snacks and merchandise and drinks available at the merchandise booth at the scoreboard into the stadium near the bathrooms.
Can I get a picture of you guys up here doing the dude thing? Okay. 1, 2, 3. And another one. 1, 2, 3. There. Now we can. Is that okay?
Come around to the inside. And after a quick timeout, we're back in action. Well, maybe some action. Back to pass. The throw is across, and he's hit immediately. That was spent to number 7.
It's complete to number 7, Mays, for a gain of 5. And then a 4th and about 3.
Had a kid 1-2.
That brings up 4th down and 4 yards to go. High snap again. Looks like he's going to keep it. He is, and he's going to make it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Skyline.
Another Skyline touchdown.
Burrow on the keeper for a 15-yard score.
And it looks like they'll be going for 2 again. High snap. Quick pass. And it is signaled good.
With 3:48 left in the second quarter, Skyline 22, Eastlake 14.
Skyline now up 3 touchdowns, score of 22 to Eastlake's 14. Just under 4 minutes left to play in the first half. Skyline prepares to kick off. That kick fielded at about the 34. Quick decision to change directions and quick stiff arm. He's got some room. He finds the edge. Another stiff arm out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Brings it into Skyline territory. Looks like he's going to be marked out of bounds at the 46. Closer to the 48. Eastlake has the ball 1st and 10 in Skyline territory. High snap. He manages to hand onto it. It's a double reverse. And he's got room to run down to about the 35-yard line. That should be good for an Eastlake first down. Another high snap. It's on the ground. And batted around. Looks like that one's going to go all the way. Scoop and score for the Spartans.
Touchdown, Skyline.
Our boys need to learn to just get on the ball, not try to pick it up to advance it. Just cover the ball.
Lenold on the return.
And Skyline spots up for another 2-point attempt. And the flag flies. There's going to be some illegal motion there. I believe the call there was that they had lined up in the neutral zone. So we're going to walk off 5 yards. Try that again. And he's back to throw. He's going to run for it. He tries to throw it, and it's good. To number 3.
Morello finds a window for the conversion to number 7, Jack Mays.
Wolves now ahead 30-14. I'm sorry, the Spartans ahead 30-14.
With 2:56 left in the half, Skyline 30, Eastlake 14.
There's the kick. Fielded at about the 30. And he gets to the outside and gets up beyond the 45 before he goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot him right about midfield. Just shy of midfield. Eastlake takes over at their own 49-yard line. Give. It's a reverse. Renfro blocking. And he's got some room to go. Makes it back and picked up by from behind down to about the 27-yard line. All spotted at the 29-yard line. Back pass, quick screen out. He's got some blockers, but grabbed and dragged down at about the 25-yard line.
Cam Weir on the tackle.
Gain of about 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6. Renfro back to pass. And he's met in the backfield, dropped for a loss of about 6 yards.
Number 22, Josh Manold on the sack for a loss of 8.
Stop the clock! And 5 seconds. Back on the clock. Yell across the field.
Timeout called by Eastlake.
Timeout, Eastlake.
There's the snap. Back to pass. He finds an open lane. Runs forward. Brought down. First down at about the 15-yard line. Spotting the ball at the 14. 1st and 10 with 39 seconds remaining in the first half. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone, and wrong placement in between two of our receivers. Neither one of them were at the right location. 2nd down, 10 yards to go, 19 seconds remaining. Second and 10. Back to pass. Got a guy in the end zone. And it is brought in by number 9. That's good for an Eastlake touchdown.
Way to go, Brown!
And the Wolves will attempt 2. High snap. And he looks for a man in the end zone, unable to hold on to the ball.
Good try, good try, good try.
Point after is no good.
There with 11 seconds remaining in the half, the score is Eastlake 20 and Skyline 30. Renfro back to kick. Kick is up. Bounces. Fielded at the 23. He makes the first couple of defenders miss, but he's brought down at the 38-yard line. 6 seconds remaining in the half. The Spartans have the ball at their own 38-yard line. And they take a knee and will head off to halftime. Thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you at the beginning of the third quarter in about 10 minutes. And welcome back to the second half. Eastlake prepares to receive the kickoff in this second half. And we're ready for action. There's the ball. Grabbed at the 30. Got some room. Makes it through to the 45. Finds the edge. Up to the 50 and across midfield. Brought down at about the Skyline 46-yard line. Eastlake lines up in a tight formation. And Jake is grabbed in the backfield, dropped for about a 3-yard loss.
Real combat with the pressure, and Josh Norton cleaned up with the tackle.
Second and 13 for the Wolves. There's the give up the middle. He's got a lot of room. Breaks across the 40-yard line. Brought down at the 38-yard line. Good for a gain of about 12 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. And a little bit of early movement on the part of the Spartans. Appreciate that help. That'll bring up 1st down. Move that forward a few yards. Short 5 yards on that one, but that's a 1st down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Quick pass. And he turns it the wrong direction. He gets met by a lot of resistance. Brought down in the backfield at the 35-yard line. Second down, 12 yards to go. Somewhat familiar territory so far this series. High snap. Pass out to the right. Gets it forward. Makes up most of the loss from the last play. Back to the 32-yard line. 3rd down and a long 9 yards to go.
Eastlake, 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Throw is downfield. And it's beyond the reach of number 12. Fourth down, 9 yards to go. I suspect the Wolves will go for it here. Statistics would indicate they've got about a 26% chance of converting on this attempt. Back to throw. And he's going to go for it. No, he throws it away. Receiver is not to be found where the ball is. And Eastlake turns the ball over on downs at the 32-yard line. Let's see if halftime was able to teach the defense how to stop the ball here. There's the give up the middle, and he's met at the line and dropped. Ball gain there. Looks like they're going to be generous and give him about 3 yards on that one. There's the give up the middle again. He tries to get to the outside, and he finds an edge and makes it far enough to make a first down. They're going to spot him just beyond the line to gain. And that's good for a Skyline first down. There's the give up the middle. He's met at the line. That dropped for a loss. I believe that may be the first tackle for a loss that the Wolves have tonight. Congratulations to the entire line on that one. He's back to pass. There's the throw, and it's dropped to the ground. An attempted screen, no good. That'll bring up third down, 12 yards to go. Drop back to pass. Rolls out, finds the man open. And he makes it forward for the first down.
Throws pass to number 7, Jack Mays, for a gain of 16. Skyline, first down.
There's the give up the middle. And he tanks forward for about 5 yards. They'll spot it at the 35-yard line.
Minogue on the carry for a gain of 7.
It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line. There's the give up the middle again. He meets with a little resistance. Charges forward for 2 yards. 3rd down, 2 to go.
Minogue on the carry for a gain of 3. Brings up Skyline 3rd and 1.
And he's back to throw. Finds a man open. First tackler misses. That'll be good for another 1st down. Up inside the 20.
Carlos pass to number 16, Mason Spencer for Skyline. 1st down.
And the Spartans move into the red zone once again. There's the give up the middle. And he's dragged down after a gain of about 4 yards.
Minogue for a gain of 2.
They'll spot it at the 17-yard line. Gain of 2. And he's back to pass. And it's intercepted. Brought down at the 10-yard line. Eastlake will have the ball. Number 88 on the interception there. And Eastlake moves forward for a gain of about 6 yards.
Demir and Hombach on the tackle.
And that run was met in the backfield. That will be a loss of a couple of yards.
D-line on the tackle.
And he drops back to throw. He's got a man open. Nice stiff arm by Aarons. And he moves it forward near the line to gain, but it's going to be a little bit shy. 4th down and about 2 yards to go. And that's the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, Skyline 30, Eastlake 20.
And some illegal or false start against the Wolves.
False start.
Oh, rather than 4th and 2, they'll be at 4th and 7. And there's a kick. Terrific punt. And down to about the 38-yard line. Now let's see if the Wolves are able to get a stop without waiting till they're on the goal line for an interception.
Skyline took over 1st and 10 on the 138.
There's a give up the middle, and he's got just one man to beat, brought down by number 32. A. Cairns makes the stop at about the Eastlake 47-yard line. First down for Skyline. There's a snap, quick pass, and it's over the arms of number 3. Out of his reach, 2nd down.
Wait a minute. This is.
And quick pass. This time they get it to number 3. And he's got a lot of room to run. And only 2 men to beat. And he's into the end zone once again.
Touchdown, Skyline. Throws pass to number 3, Cam Lear, for a gain of 46.
Automatic 50.
And they try for two. And number 7 is wide open in the end zone. Good for 2-point conversion.
Try is good. Carlos pass to Jack Mays.
Spartans head up to 38 points.
With 9:01 in the fourth, Skyline 38, Eastlake 20.
And the Spartans are prepared to kick to the Wolves once again. And there's the kick. Takes skip at the 35. Fielded by Thomas Crandall. He's got a little bit of room and step.
Eastlake 1st and 10 from their own 40.
Back for a pass. Intended for number 12. It's a 50-50 ball. Intercepted. And he's out of bounds at about the 50.
Number 83, Troy Java on the interception and return.
First and 10 for the Spartans, just inside Eastlake territory at the 49-yard line.
Skyline 1st and 10 from Eastlake 20.
Give up the middle. He's met right at the line and dropped. Gain of probably 1 yard.
Way to go, Jack!
No gain on the play.
Second and 10 for the Spartans. And he drops back to pass. And he has number 3 open once again. And he's brought down after a gain of about 5 yards.
Carlos pass to number 3.
They'll spot it at the 44-yard line. Third down, 5 yards to go. Back to pass. Got some pressure. Dumps it off, but not able to complete it. It's fourth. Should be fourth down, 5 yards to go.
Pass is incomplete, we bring up 4th and 5.
And it looks like the Spartans will go for it here on 4th and 5. And he's back to throw to number 3. He makes a man miss and picks up the first down.
Carrillo's pass to number 3, Cam there for a gain of 8 in the Skyline. First down.
And Skyline's got another first down, spotted at the 34-yard line. Drops back to pass. He's looking deep. Number 3 is there. Intercepted. That's picked up by number 24. Lucas Diggins on the interception. With 6:47 remaining in the game, Eastlake has the ball now at the 28-yard line. Manfro rolls out, passes back. Number 17 has the ball. He's got some room and steps out of bounds just shy of the line to gain. Manfro hands off up the middle and pulled down by the face mask. Yellow flag comes out. As a general rule in football, you're not allowed to grab an opponent by the face mask, pull them down to the ground. The referees will mark off 15 yards on that one. That brings the ball across midfield to the 49-yard line. First and down for the Wolves. First and 10. And the pass complete to number 17. He finds an edge, makes it forward for about 3 yards. Ball spotted right at the 45-yard line. Back to pass. Number 17. And he's in for a touchdown. I believe that was Ethan Shimke on the reception. And Eastlake prepares to go for two. It's a high snap. And they are not able to convert that. Score now 26 for the Wolves, 38 for Skyline. Eastlake to kick off. Skyline looks like they may be expecting an onside attempt. And a low skipping ball makes it to about the 20. Where it's off and then picked up, and he makes it back to about the 23-yard line.
Skyline takes over 1st and 10 on the 24.
Back to pass to number 3. He's got a blocker, but he's upended at the 33-yard line.
Quillo's pass to Cam Muir for a gain of Skyline 1st down.
Timeout called by Eastlake. And there's a give up the middle. And he's met at the line of scrimmage. Dropped for short gain. Gain of about 1 yard. Spotted at the 34-yard line. And there's the give again up the middle. He makes it to the edge, stumbles forward for about a gain of 9 yards.
Minogue on the carry for a gain of 7.
Spotting it at the 41-yard line for a gain of 7 yards. And there's a missed give, and net in the backfield dropped for a loss of a couple of yards. That'll bring up 4th down and 3 yards. And he's back to pass. And he finds number 3, and it is broken up. Broken up by number 32, Jake Aaron. And finally, the Wolves stop them tonight, taking over on downs. And with just under 4 minutes remaining in the game, Eastlake has the ball at the Skyline 40-yard line. Quick pass to number 12. He finds an edge, moves it forward for about 7 yards. They'll spot it at the 34-yard line, a gain of 6. And the clock, for some reason, continues to run, even though the ball went out of bounds, or the runner went out of bounds after the reception. And the referees continue to allow the clock to run. They've apparently got their own set of rules for the 4th quarter here. And under pressure, he bounces out. Can he find the edge? He's brought down from behind. And the referee signals keep the clock running. Gain of maybe a yard there. And a loss of about 25 seconds. Aaron switches back to the right side. And there's a screen. Aarons makes it forward for a short gain.
Barrington Johnson on the tackle for a short gain. Brings up Eastlake 4th down. Line 4.
4th down, 4 yards to go. Bulls prepare to go for it. And referee signaling a stop. Timeout called by Skyline. We may want to thank them for stopping the clock for us there. And with 1:19 remaining in the game, the Wolves have a 4th and 4 situation at the 34-yard line. There's the snap. Quick throw across the middle. It's open at number 12. And he will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastlake. Highly confident the Wolves will attempt 2 here. A little bit less confident they'll be successful at it.
Hey, we'd like to go for 6. On 30.
And not surprisingly, they're lined up to attempt 2. We haven't seen any attempts at a field goal tonight by either team. There's a snap. He rolls out, got some pressure, and throws it beyond the reach of number 2. So with just over a minute remaining, Eastlake narrows the margin. Score now Eastlake 32, Skyline 38. Difference being successful 2-point conversion. And Renfro prepares for the kickoff. And there's the attempt at the onside, but it covered quickly by Skyline. They take over at the 47-yard line.
Go!
1 minute, 8 seconds remaining in this game. Skyline with a 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. There's the give up the middle. He bounces outside. 1 man to beat, and he's through and will find his way into the end zone.
Touchdown, Skyline.
Well, that's one way to make sure you get the ball one more time before the end of the game. And the attempt at the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. The Skyline is stopped at 44, Eastlake 32.
54 seconds, Skyline 44, Eastlake 32.
Just under a minute to play. Eastlake has a mere 12-point deficit. They could pull this off. Eastlake prepares to receive the kickoff. It's a short kick. And brought back across the 50-yard line. Looks like they'll mark it down at the 47-yard line. Eastlake with a short field and 51 seconds to go. And Eastlake calls for a timeout.
Timeout, Eastlake. Spartan fans,
Oh, you did?
the JV will host Bellevue this Monday night at home.
Hopefully
And
they'll
the
do it.
CT will be away at Redmond next Wednesday.
My seat now. Go, get it out, touchdown, let's go! Get some more points on the board!
Renfro steps back. Quick pass to number 12. He makes first tackler miss, but brought down at the 33-yard line.
Eastlake first down.
Eastlake with one timeout remaining and 24 seconds. Renfro drops back to pass, and he is brought down for a sack. Brought down at the 43-yard line.
Tackle for a loss of 9.
Loss of about 9-10 yards on that play. And that's the end of the game. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate your support of Eastlake Wolves football. Our freshman team will be back with you again next week, hosting Mount Si at home. Join us on Friday night for senior night for the varsity team versus Mount Si. and then again next Monday as our JV team takes on Mount Si. Once again, thank you. Final score here tonight, Skyline 44, Eastlake 32.